Hey guys, I'm back with another vlog entry. This time I'm discussing, I have an idea, at least a suggestion, which I think, FRC can use to improve what it does. This idea, it's nothing new. I've been advocating it for a while. Team sustainability. I've been on two teams where teams have folded because of different circumstances. I think FRC should make an initiative to try to grow from within its team base that it currently has instead of trying to expand in all directions. Let the teams do that to an extent, but at least give the team support when they're trying to sustain themselves. And what I mean by support is at least offering, for example, if a team is not registered for this season, give them a call December 2nd after payments are due and ask the main contact why this team isn't registered, what the situation is, see if there's anything that FRC can do. I think that would be the best way to look into it. Maybe it's a lack of teacher issues or something like that. I know, at least in both my situations, it was just a lack of a school sponsor. Maybe get in touch with the students and give them alternative ways, maybe, a 4-H program or something like that. And we've seen it happen before, so it's just something that, the students need to be presented with. Another thing, I really think that, okay, there's my phone. I really think there should be a system set up where if rookie teams want to join, rookie teams, not de-benefited, but they should have a temporary number for a longer period of time just to stop these huge gaps in numbers that we have. We had, 1,800 teams active, 16 or 1,800, I can't remember the exact number, teams active this past year, and we're already up to 3,500 in team numbers. And I mean, I've heard people speculate that we could be up 4,000 this year. How many teams are we going to have active? Maybe half of that amount for number-wise. And that's because a majority of those teams, maybe 45% of those teams have folded or gone on and joined with other teams or whatever. So let's say 40%. That's still a major issue. I think a rookie team at least should wait a year or wait a period of time until they're certified a number. Maybe create an extra fund where instead of being charged $6,000 per year for the program, maybe rookie teams are charged $7,500, so they have $1,500 in the bank just in case they're not able to compete the second year. The second year for them is cut down to $4,500. Something like that would really, I think, help out, because you'd be making a down payment on your next year and your future in FRC rather than just paying year by year by year. I also think FRC should look into maybe offering awards where you would have a minimum requirement of a certain amount of years in the program to earn the award. I know the Chairman's Award isn't counted as that, but maybe another award could be created or something along that lines, which shows that this team, a sustainability award or something like that, where the team's been around for 8 years and the team's been competing, the team's been consistently getting better, or the team's been consistently good, and the judges who are there year in, year out want to recognize this. I think this would be something that really should be looked into. That's something that I think would really motivate teams to be like, you know what, this is our first year, and we really should try to continue doing this program. Another thing I've noticed is that a lot of teams fold because they have a strong senior class, but when the senior class leaves, they forget to recruit new students into the thing, and the underclassmen are left to pick up the pieces. FRC should either look into helping out with recruiting, maybe, you have the resources, at least market the resource center more, which is available on the website, or work with a group of seniors, sit down maybe with the Dean's List finalists and whatever, and have a summit on how you can have team sustainability, on how you can carry over the spirit of FRC to underclassmen from class group to class group, and I think this would be a really neat idea. I personally really like it. I think it should be something that should really be looked into, because a lot of teams fold, like I said, because you have a strong senior class, but when that class leaves, the underclassmen are there to pick up pieces. They don't know what they're doing, and they say, you know what, forget it, and the team's gone just like that. And that's sad. Some of these teams, yeah, they need that. They need that little extra push, to keep on moving. And you never know, that little extra push 3 years down the road, that team might help mentor another team, and you're still growing. So yeah, I mean, sustaining from within is something really FRC should look into. Another thing I had, which I'll put in here really quickly because it's a small little mute point, bag and tag. We should continue it. It's a great thing. It should be expanded. Now, I have ideas on how it should be expanded. My idea is pretty much bag and tag would be available for every regional, but it's only used on teams which are within 250 miles of that specific regional. If you're this would still promote teams to travel. This would still promote, say, the Thunder Chickens to travel to Finger Lakes, or I'm not even sure if that's 250. That's possibly not 250, but I mean, it would promote these events to, it would promote teams to travel, it would promote certain teams to travel, it would promote certain teams to go to regionals near home. I think it would be a stellar idea to do it that way. It would save the most on cost, and it'd be a perfect compromise point. I think if you were within 250 miles of a regional, you are 95% likely to drive with a group of students. Maybe even further than that. You're likely to drive with a group of students, or take a bus or something. And I know some teams hate the fact that they will have to get a trailer, and this sort of prevents certain teams from not having to buy trailers and going, and if it's a hometown regional, at least with my team it is, a 20-minute drive, you could put it in the back of a pickup truck, you should be fine with the robot. But, traveling, it turns into an issue with certain teams who do not have a trailer. So, I think this is the best way to do it. Instead of saying bag and tag everywhere, or bag and tag nowhere, I think this is the perfect compromise. I think this is the perfect middle ground that should be struck. That's my opinion on bag and tag. That's my opinion on team sustainability. I'm going to be back with you guys with some more on how I think regionals should be run in a new way. They should be brought into the future. They should be brought to the next level. And you'll see about that later today. Bye, guys.